What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Banger Plaza. Busy night tonight. Bunch of new drops that are happening, including another one at midnight. But President just dropped their newest single, Rage. So I am super excited to get into this. Now, President have been causing quite a stir in the music scene with their recent releases of In the Name of the Father and Fearless, and a bunch of people trying to figure out the identity of the lead singer. And to all of you, I say, just enjoy the music. Stop trying to figure out the man's identity. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, this is President and their new single, Rage. Let's get into it. Okay. Okay, so this is definitely on the slower pace of things. I'm digging the dancers. It's like, what is it? Is it like choreography or something like that? Interpretive dance? I don't know.
My heart decays in the shade. Can we keep it a secret while we wait? I'll always belong to you. Nothing will ever change it.
This is definitely a different direction. It's pretty cool that they can, you know, step over to like a different feeling song instead of like, you know, kind of like the heavier metal rock side of everything. The black and white dresses are pretty cool because it's like a polar opposite, like yin and yang kind of deal. The lyrics are definitely pumping out some emotion. This is kind of dope. That has a really nice sound to it. My only complaint, man, is that I know you have pipes. You do not need all the extra processed stuff, man. Come on. I love the drop on the chorus. I think it's also really cool that the dancers are like um interpreting the lyrics of the song and like their movements and shit. I can't imagine how many takes it took to like get the perfect shots like this. But you got to give credit to the dancers, man. They killed this. All right, that was pretty dope. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was President's newest single, Rage. I like the approach that they took with it. My only chief complaint is that I feel like there was not enough singing in this song. I love his voice. And my biggest thing is that I've seen their live performance and I know that he has incredible vocals. Like Homeboy has pipes. I just wish that they would let that show in their music video. And then the official recordings for this. I do enjoy kind of the more poppy, synthy music going on. That was kind of like a nice feel to it. I like the pace of the song. It's mellow and the lyrics have a lot of raw emotion to them. And I also love how the dancers, I keep wanting to say choreograph, I might be wrong, but they're choreographing the lyrics in their dance, and you can tell that like both of these dancers have been doing this for quite some time, I would imagine, because they absolutely kill it. They nail it on the head with their emotional reactions to each other, kind of the way that they ebb and flow throughout the room. Really sick idea for a music video. I loved it in the cathedral. It's super dope. And then I loved how we got to, I think it was around like the 2-minute mark when like the chorus like really kicked in. I love hearing his vocal range, especially when it came down to like the higher notes and stuff. Like I said, the guy has a fantastic voice. I just wish it wasn't covered up so much with auto tune and the over processing and stuff. Like I said, I know he has pipes. But overall, I thought it was a fantastic music video. I thought it was a fantastic song. Like I said, the emotion in the song is enough to give one goosebumps, right? And I'll definitely listen to this a few more times and see if I can pick anything else out of it. And then I love how it kind of ends with like his hand outreached, like kind of take my hand so we can move on to the next step. So super solid presidential address. I am a big fan of President. I've got President, Vertist, and Sleep Token that are kind of like all in like my one basket that I really like to keep track of. So if you guys like President and you like their new single Rage, I'm gonna leave a link to the profile and a link to the song down in the description so you can check it out for yourself. If you like what your boy's putting out on the channel, hit us with a like, hit us with a sub, join the Banger Plaza family, and as always, guys, you have a fantastic rest of your day. Peace.